spend it everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and spend this energy budget together today. We're going to lean in and spend some of this energy budget because, honey, listen. We're not just spending our budget anywhere. We're going to spend our energy budget where it makes sense to spend our energy budget. Again, $5 can be over there because that's the place where you kind of tolerate it at. So you only could get them like $5 worth of energy. But those people who celebrate you, you could spend a little bit more over there. You could spend $50 or $100 worth of energy in here. But over there, they're getting $5. Some of them getting $1. $1 worth of energy. That's all I got. I can't give you no more. That's all I got. I can't give you no more. Well, welcome to the law of attraction. This is day 1434. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you, God, for waking me up. Thank you, God, for tapping me on the shoulder and telling me I get another day to do it. Ooh, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it well. I'm going to do it good. I want to make sure that I use every moment of this day to do my work, to plan my work and work my plan. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to let no days go by and not do the things that God will have us do, those things that we have been preloaded with to do. This is Team No Days Off. Life don't take no days off, so neither do we. We are here 7 days a week. Stuff happen on the weekend too. So ain't no need for us to be not together. So we're together. Noreen is traveling. She sent me a message and said, I'm traveling today. Jeremiah says, blessed risings all. Grand rising to you as well. I have our cards today. And it starts with the words I say. It says, as I, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. That just sounds good. Yes, 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 yes. Say yes to life. It says life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. Let life bring you only good experiences. Who talking about, what, Bridget with the Krispy Kreme? Like, I can't. And our second card says, when I encounter problems on the job or anywhere, I am willing to ask for help. It says limitations are merely opportunities to grow. I use them as stepping stones to success. Go ahead, Bridget.
See, when you when Tony Jones talked about a budget and your energy budget, in my mind, I'm thinking you gotta have business hours. You gotta like the light don't stay on at Krispy Kreme because the donuts ain't hot and fresh all day. You gotta have a time. This is what I think of when I think about a budget. You know what I'm saying? I got business hours because some of that energy belong to me. And
Yeah.
if I give it all away to people, things, it ain't always people. You could spend time in your own house doing the wrong stuff for hundreds of hours and you still ain't gave no time to yourself. I learned that being a caregiver. I love my stepdaddy, but I had to stop and say 2 hours of this day belong to me. I'm
Mhm.
gonna get him straight. I'm gonna make sure he clean, he fed, he happy. But for 2 hours, I had to go outside and walk and
Mhm.
get my own energy back up so
Yep.
that I could take care of him
Yeah.
because I was killing myself.
Mhm.
Like, I was doing it so bad to Christelle called me and she was like, okay, look, what's going on with you? And I had then stepped into my mama's position and
Mhm.
took on all of that stuff that my mama was carrying. So when I think about an energy budget, oh, that's why I said, look, that high sign ain't on all day, baby. It's on
Hey,
at 9, at 12, and at 7 p.m. That's it.
that's it.
That's it. That's all. That's all you got.
You got that like surely ain't no one like that. Show how they say show ain't on. I rode by there, show ain't on. Went in there after you went in there, and they told me, "Oh, we finished with the light for today." But you can have any one of these because we just made them. I don't want them. I want the hot and readies. If it ain't hot and ready, I don't want it. So thanks, but no thanks. So yeah, so let me jump into our deep breath of life. I mean, not deep breath of life, our 5 minutes of gratitude. It starts with the words, when you wake up every day, you have two choices. You can either be positive or negative, an optimist or pessimist. I choose optimist. My glass is always half full. It's always something in my glass, and I'm so grateful and excited for what is in my glass. So, what is in your glass? Is your glass half full or is your glass half empty? I know what the answer is. It's just what you choose the answer to be and how you are choosing to show up. So let's jump into our deep breath of life daily inspiration for heart centered living. And for November the 24th, it starts with the words, talk to Mrs. Jones. Talk to Mrs. Jones. It says, if you want to gather honey, don't knock over the beehive. Dale Carnegie said that. It says, many of you speak more rudely to your mate than you would to a person in the street. My teacher Hilda noted, but you should extend more, not less courtesy to someone you are building a life with. The next time you are tempted to mouth off to your partner, stop for a moment and ask yourself, how would I speak to Mrs. Jones at the bank? Then give your mate the same respect. Somewhere in our cultural programming, many of us picked up the idea that we have a license to speak rudely to our partner, family, or those close to us. Even a little examination will show how self defeating and destructive such belief is. Our relationships are our primary means of emotional support. We join and bond to empower each other to be strong, powerful, and great. Our primary relationship is the place where we need to give and receive the most nourishment and respect. To insult or tear each other down in the family is to undermine the foundation upon which we are cultivating our dreams. Of course, in an intimate relationship, we must be honest, direct, and when necessary, confrontational. Confrontational, I think Lisa Nichols changed that word to carefrontation. And I always remember that carefrontation. So we got to talk about it, but let's do it with care. So instead of confrontational, let's be carefrontational. It is possible to communicate anything, including our upsets, without attacking our partner. Report your experience objectively with the intention to heal. These are the things that I am feeling, and I would like your support in returning to peace. If you harbor any other intention, the communication will fail because it belittles the other person and yourself rather than honoring both of you. Make your primary relationship a refuge where you can come to be healed and nourished. Use words that invite your partner to join with you and not separate. When you build your partner up, she or he will do the same for you. And you will live not in the state of fear, but blessing. The affirmation says, show me how to make a temple of my relationship. Give me the strength to support my beloved ones with kindness and help me to receive the same. I delight in supporting my loved ones, and they delight in supporting me. Could you support your loved ones better? I never understood, not as a grown adult anyway, maybe as a young person, it might have made sense, but as an adult, I never understood using words that hurt the people that we say we love. I would sooner be silent than use words that hurt. And sometimes those words, they cut like a double-edged sword. And once the cut is made, you can't fix that. It will heal, but the wound will always be there. And some cuts are deeper than others. And you remember those words that were spewed at you that cut you deep. And you're like, oh my God, I can't believe she spoke to me that way. I can't believe he spoke to me that way. It's not a good thing. So don't do it. Don't do it.
Can you
Even,
hear me?
yes,
My Arthur James Gerard McLaughlin was Irish to the bone, and we made a pact that we would never use anything racial because that would have been the end of the relationship.
got it. Be mindful when you say words. Be mindful of the heart that you're speaking to. I still remember the hurtful words said to me. Every once in a while, they pop up in my conscience. And I remember the you that said those things to me. I remember the you that hurt me that way. Don't be that you. Don't be that one that's saying those nasty things, mean things. And even if there is something that is sensitive that needs to be discussed, there is a way to do that. The Bible talks about your words being seasoned, tactful, and seasoned with salt. Put a little salt on it. Season it out. It don't gotta be so rough, so hard. You could tell me anything in love. Baby, look, I don't like your hair like that. I don't like that outfit either. But it's a way to do that. I don't like when you do that thing. Yeah, I don't like that either. Why you always leave your clothes around? Like the basket is like right there. There's a way to have these conversations without saying, you so lazy, just like your mother. I seen your mother house. Your mother house is raggedy too and dirty. And that's why you raggedy, dirty, just like, ooh. Y'all know the words. We heard it before. People saying those things that are so hurtful. So hurtful. You don't know, like, why I didn't get up and clean today. Maybe, just maybe, my back hurt. My feet hurt. My ankles hurt. Something. Ask first. Ask the question, how are you? I was wondering if you might need some help around the house because I noticed some things a little out of whack. I remember my former spouse. That's what Noreen says because you know the words mean something. So my former spouse, he called my dad and he told my dad, she need to clean up around here. This house is a mess. And my dad said, did she work today? Yeah, she worked. Did you work today? Yeah, I worked. Okay, well, what's she doing now? She getting dinner ready for me and the kids. And you want her to clean up too? Well, that's what ladies are supposed to do. They supposed to keep the My dad said that's for ladies who stay home. You have not afforded my daughter the opportunity to stay home. So since she's doing something and you're doing nothing because you're on the phone with me, why don't you go ahead and pick the broom up or the vacuum cleaner and go ahead and help her out? Because you are a family, right? And you want to help, right? You want to be successful, right? I'm sure she's tired and I'm sure you're tired. So she's doing what she can do right now. So I suggest you use your hands and do what you could do right now. When I heard about that conversation, he told me about the conversation. When I heard about that conversation, I hollered so bad because he said that wasn't the way I expected that to go. Listen, we are a team. There's no I in team. Like I got the kids, I got the house, I got you want me to have everything. So you want me to have a 40-hour a week job, plus be a mom, plus be a housekeeper, plus be a chef, and then be your wife? Come on, bro. Come on. Like I need all of you to think about that in the dynamics of your home. Like there's so much power in cooperation. So much power in teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work.
My
And
parents' rule was whoever got home first was the person who made dinner. So if my stepdad made it home first, that was his night to cook. If
yeah,
my mama made it home first, that was her night to cook. But they
yeah,
took turns. Like I don't, the dynamic of relationships now
it's
is
different.
so jaded. It's like we all stop with the gender roles and baby, look, this our house. If
Yeah.
somebody come here and it look crazy, they gonna talk about both of us. So they ain't gonna be just me. They ain't gonna just talk about me. They gonna talk about me and you. You
Yeah.
open over their house look like trash. They gonna talk about our children. They gonna talk about the whole family. So please miss me with that. If you live in a house together with people,
Yeah.
whether it's even if it's not a romantic relationship, it's a partnership. We living here together as roommates.
Yes.
I don't want to walk in the house that look like who shot John and why. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I don't want to do that.
No.
So make it a place where you both love to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I thought that was hilarious when when he told me about it. He said, I called your dad to tell on you. And your dad said, mm-mm. Your hand broke. Your hand ain't broke. Go help. Go do something. Don't complain. And the dynamics of how a family works these days is very different. There's not a lot of stay-at-home moms. So the mother's working, the father's working, and as they, arrive home, like Bridget says, somebody has everybody has to do something. Everybody has to do something. Like we are all tired. We all just put in 8 hours somewhere, plus probably an hour in traffic going, an hour in traffic coming back. 10 hours, and then if you got to pick the kids up, drop the kids off, all of that stuff is all a part of it. And then all of the things that come in the middle of that, especially if you worked a job like I worked, where people didn't like me, hated me because they didn't like my clothes or my shoes or something, and it just made my day a living hell. And then you got to come home and do more stuff. You don't get to lay down. You don't get to chill out. You get to do more stuff. So be gentle in your words, be compassionate, the same way you would be to Mrs. Jones at the bank. You wouldn't cuss her out. How you doing, Mrs. Jones? Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. Remember that the people that are in your household are the people that you love. You love them. You said you did. So let us behave accordingly. Let us behave accordingly. Storyteller sometimes. I get that too. I get that too. I get that too. Sometimes you gotta know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Sometimes you just gotta know when to do what to do, when it's time to do what you need to do, when you need to do it. Because again, that was my former spouse. And so I think the lesson today is to be gentle with your words. Make sure that you are speaking with love. Now, there are times when the love is not reciprocated, that some people's versions of love is not the same version of your version. And if that's the case, then you have decisions to make. And sometimes those decisions could be difficult ones. But when I think about the difficult decisions and I think about my life after the difficult decisions, I'm like, okay, now I know why I needed to do that so I could get to this good life I get to live now. The one without duress, the one that is without uh, feeling bad every day, feeling sad every day. I spoke to one of my friends, abundant rising to you as well, butterfly. I spoke to one of my friends yesterday and he was saying, I'm just so unhappy. I don't want to be unhappy. Somebody got to be brave enough to say we not happy and we need to fix it. And if we can't fix it, then we need to exit and be brave. Be brave. Be brave. Butterfly is your mama name. Let me find out. That's I am Butterfly Thoughts on Instagram. Yes, that's Butterfly. Um, truly, choosing to leave a relationship is not easy. There is no easy way to separate yourself from somebody that you used to be in love with. You may love them, but may not be in love any longer. And when the break happens, they take a piece of you, you take a piece of them, and then the grieving begins. It is not easy. Yes, love them, but don't like them. I don't like you no more. I just don't like you no more. I don't like this you you've turned into. It is not a happy place. We no longer have a happy home, and we just have to do something else. And sometimes it takes you, I was telling somebody the other day, I left 5, 15, 20 times and was like, okay, we're going to try again. Okay, we're going to try again.
That
Say
goes back to alignment and agreement,
a lot.
Darlena.
That's
That
exactly what Butterfly just said. Alignment.
alignment. That when you are out of alignment and you keep driving the car, and the cars, I just said this other day, you keep driving a car that's out of alignment, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna break your CV axles, the wheels gonna fall off,
Mhm,
your tires gonna be bald. First of all, you're not gonna have no more tread in the tires. That's
mhm,
gonna be the first thing. Alignment kills your tires. That's what you're rolling on. That's what keeps the ride smooth. So if you know things are shaking up and shaking around and you don't address it and you don't say, hey, we gotta stop because we didn't got out of alignment. And a lot of people get in relationships and they don't know how to address that. First of all, we gotta start there. They don't know how to say, hey, we not agreeing no more. Something is wrong. What's the problem? And if
Mhm.
you don't take the time to address the problem, guess what? The whole car breaks down. Now, a $300 job just turned into a $3,000 job,
Mhm.
and now the car ain't even worth fixing because the
Yep.
whole front end broke.
The whole front end broke. And that whole thing, like when a car is out of alignment, those inside tires are being rubbed. That is such a metaphor because your inside is being rubbed the same way those tires, and all your tolerance, all your love is being worn down, worn out, and eventually, just like the car, you gonna break too. Don't do it. I don't know who this is for, and I don't know why this is coming up, but somebody must need to hear it because it sure ain't me. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But the thing that I have learned is that when you are out of alignment, when things are bad, they get worse and worse and worse and worse. And before you know it, you are no longer living heaven on earth. You are truly living hell on earth. Every day about your life in your home where you're supposed to be protected in your castle away from the world, your home becomes hell on earth. Can't say nothing. Gotta walk on eggshells. Better do it just right. Because if you don't, the argument gonna start. I remember those days. I remember how sad that felt. You upstairs, I'm downstairs. You come upstairs, I'm going downstairs. Whatever you is, I ain't. Ruby says some people like to sweep problems under the rug. Pull that rug back and address that situation. Absolutely. And sometimes some of the situations be so little, and you lose your whole relationship over something stupid. But see, when that small thing is left so long, it's gotten this big, and now it really ain't no conversation because this done went on way too long, and I just quit because now I don't trust you with my heart. I don't trust you with my life. I don't trust you with my ideas. And I don't trust you with the example that's being shown to our sons and daughters. The Bible says the little foxes will destroy the vine. Mm-hmm. Now we giving examples of what it shouldn't be, but you know the rule. Children, they do as you do, not as you say. You could tell them a whole lot, but they gonna do what they saw. When I hear some of the feedback from my kids, I really don't care. But they be trying to tell me stuff. I don't care. I'm like, forget them kids because baby, you don't know what I was going through. I was a kid raising kids. And when they start talking that junk, I be like, listen, you lucky to be alive. I took you to the doctor. I gave you food. I allowed you to, I made sure we had a car. You didn't have to walk and you had good food to eat. Like all the rest of it, I was just trying to figure it out. So be okay with it. Because I can't.
That goes back to the grace, Darlena.
Mhm.
Goes back to the words. In
Yep.
this culture where we talk about healing so much,
Yeah.
some people feel like in their healing they could just come and throw up on you and
Yes.
tell you were terrible. You didn't do this. And you didn't. They just vomit on you instead of saying, "Hey, can we have a conversation?"
Mhm.
And it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You
Absolutely.
understand? And so the first step is to understand that your parents gave you the best that they could give you.
Yes.
And sometimes my daughter came to me one time. She said, "Mama, I used to want to just say you was the worst mama ever until I got grown and started talking to my friends and listening to how they mamas didn't talk to them at all, or I used to think I had a terrible life." And she said, even with what I went through with you, I didn't have a terrible life. And she told me, she said, "Mama, I am who I am because of you, not in spite of you." And do you know, I cried so hard that day because I was the mama that felt like I ruined my children's life. I
Mhm.
was the person because when I got into personal development, I'm like, oh my God, what did I teach my children? Then I had to give them, I talked about this in the chat. You got to be kind to yourself
Mhm.
to
Yep.
understand that you did what you know to do.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
You didn't know. You
The
you
examples that you saw.
you don't know what you don't know.
Nope.
You don't know what you don't know. You cannot. Dr. Tawana says it all the time. Don't beat yourself up about
Mhm.
doing something that you didn't even know needed to be done. You don't know it. Why would you continue to beat yourself up about something you had no idea that
About.
you were supposed to be doing?
Mhm.
Or if it was an option. And yesterday I thought about what we talked about. It's more than one way to do math. It's more than one way to skin a cat. It's more than one way to solve problems. We
Yeah.
have to open ourselves and not close ourselves up to
Mhm.
solutions and understand that when it comes down to healing, healing don't look the same for everybody. it,
It-
it, it sounds cute sometimes when people talk about it, but when you are a person that knows how to listen, to understand and not respond, then you get the messages or the divine guidance on how to approach healing. Basically, if you don't address every wound in the body the same way, if somebody got shot in the head with a bullet, you're not gonna treat it the same way if somebody gets stabbed in the head with a knife.
Yes.
It's not the same treatment.
Not the same treatment. And not some wounds are deeper than others, for sure. For sure. But just be gentle with yourself first. And sometimes silence is the only answer. You know who it is that you're dealing with. And a lot of times, those folks, some of them, don't matter what you say, don't matter what you do. And as long as that is the case, your words will fall on deaf ears. I remember trying to talk about it, trying to discuss it, and it wasn't until I was long gone that my former spouse said, "Why didn't I listen to you when you was talking to me?" I don't know, because I was trying. Yep, that's a job for God. And sometimes until you are gone, they don't get it. Yes, Butterfly said sometimes we can't take it personal either because sometimes you wasn't even supposed to be with that person in the first place. And all that was a whole placeholder for however many years you was with him or her. And then as soon as you get out and do your healing work, the right person comes along. Butterfly says someone's hurt is not your hurt. Absolutely. Sometimes people come into the relationship with past hurt and they expect for you to fix them. And that's not our job to fix people. Folk got to fix themselves. It is not for us to do. I would sooner be right here by myself, enjoying my life, than to be unequally aligned with someone who don't get my life, who doesn't understand, who may even be jealous of the light. Baby, I live with jealousy of the light. And guess what? I think people at this point, they better get their sunglasses on because we not dimming no lights. The lights is on. And the lights is on constant. So I'm gonna need you to go on ahead and get your shades. Go on ahead and get your shades. Cause this light gonna shine and it's gonna shine bright. Gonna shine bright in the daytime, gonna shine bright at the nighttime. Either way, you're gonna need your sunglasses on if you can't stand the light. Cause I'm not dimming it
Can
no.
you hear me?
Uh-huh.
And the point is, the light is on to illuminate things, and sometimes our light is so bright that the things that are being shown to the other person, they don't want to accept it. But that's not our issue. You said it. It's not our issue to fix anybody. It's our issue to be the person that God wants us to be as an example.
Yes.
And then if people want to follow your example, but the Bible tells you don't be unequally yoked. They already told you. So I was praying for forgiveness about getting a divorce, and Holy Spirit said, hey, don't blame me. You picked him. I didn't. So I stopped praying.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. This so many layers to a conversation like this. And I just think the main part is just to be gentle with yourself and make your decision and know that God got the plan. God got the whole plan. We just really walking the playback, but God already knew that that wasn't gonna work. I'm like, well, God, why you let me stay 27 years? Why you ain't tell me to go sooner?
He was telling you.
You absolutely right, Dr. Long, multiple times, multiple times, multiple times. And I'm just like, but
Girl,
wait,
we be hard headed, girl. We hard headed.
Listen,
Well,
y'all.
and we think that we're being, well, I'm sticking and staying because
Mm-mm.
yeah, okay.
It's
There's a scripture in the
hard
Bible,
though.
darling. Darlina,
It's
there's
hard.
a
what you
scripture
say,
that
Tori?
says you are hard headed, stiff necked, uh stubborn people. You hard headed, stiff necked, and
Yes,
stubborn people.
yes.
God could be some. That's what He said about Israel, because they was in the
He
in
got
the in
sick
the
of them and wouldn't
he
let them
was in
come
the
into the promised land.
they was in the wilderness on a 40-day trip that lasted 40 years, Darlene.
And he said, you all die off, I'll bring the next generation.
I'm talking about they a 40, Darlene, think about that. A 40-day trip
Lovely.
Yep.
lasted 40 years.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Some of us had some 40-day marriages that lasted.
40 years for sure. For sure. For sure. Go ahead, Tori.
Y'all laughing, but it's hard. It's
Oh,
hard
baby.
to leave, especially when that's all you know.
Oh, baby.
We're not laughing at you, honey. We're laughing because
No,
we're going
no,
to
no,
laugh
no.
too.
I don't think y'all are laughing at me. I think y'all are laughing because y'all seen it through. So y'all can laugh because y'all made it to the other side. And I'm crying because
Well,
I'm
come
trying to
on
get
over
to
to
the
the other
other
side so
side.
you can laugh too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Come
this
on over to
morning
the other side
I'm
and laugh with
pissed.
us.
Go
This
go ahead.
morning,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Tori. What you say?
I said morning, I'm a little heavy because I've been feeling well. I had already knew the relationship was over, but the cheating confirmed it. And now I'm sitting here and I was stressed this morning because I got all the money that I needed for my office, but I end up helping him. And the way this man acted, like I owe him for what I did for him. And then I had to call around again begging after I had already done that. And it really just put more of a fire behind this is why it's time to walk away. Because you don't take me serious. You don't value me. You don't see my vision for where I want to go because you don't want me to surpass you. And that's hurtful, especially when you love somebody and you do so much. Because I am the stay at home mom. I am the one who do the cooking and the cleaning and the rubbing. If I rub another back, oh my God, I'm so tired of rubbing that nigga's back.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You
I said, what
silly.
does it mean when somebody's back is constantly hurting?
Oh my God.
I never experienced nothing like this in my life, and I just love him so much. So it is a little bit harder to walk away, but I'm tired, y'all. And this conversation just confirmed that it's just time.
Yeah.
Honey, love yourself enough to walk away.
And then it goes back to the fact, like, I don't have anything. So, well, I have a lot. So I'm not gonna say I don't have anything. I just will be starting over from scratch because right now I don't
What's
have a
that thing?
job. I don't have the income.
No, you're beginning again. You're not starting over.
Yeah.
You
Um,
begin again.
you said,
And you're starting with us. Because
yeah,
you got plenty, honey.
yeah, you got plenty. I listen, this we've been here 1,433 days. We started in 2021. These folks have seen me unhoused, no car, up Dr.
Sleeping on a blow up bed in her
Sleeping on a
winter
blow.
coat.
Listen, Dr. Loretta called me and I'm in a house and I'm with my coat on, balled up in my coat. And she said, "What is wrong?" And the people who the house
Sleeping on a blow up bed.
sleeping on a blow up bed with my coat on because it was freezing in there. It's just
She was
part
only
of
50 miles from me. She could have come to my house.
it. That part. Tori said, I mean, Ruby said, Tori has been on my mind during this whole conversation. She said, I'm praying for you, Tori. You know, energy does not lie, and we are connected as much as anyone. And Bridget said, don't let the enemy tell you that you are never alone. And there's always a way. I told y'all I was going through it so bad at one point with my former spouse. My friend came up from Georgia and I literally got in the car and left with her with a suitcase and my laptop. And I ain't had no job, I had nothing. We have a community
You
that
had yourself.
we serve it. Listen, I was like Tina Turner, I'm going with my name. I'm going with my name. He just can't have my name. He can have the money, he can have the house, but he cannot have my name.
That's right. He
Babe,
earned that name.
listen, what? And we have earned our positions as well. Go ahead, Bridge.
Listen, Tori, God got you right where you need to be right now. You may not have half an idea of who you are around right now. I know you don't know us, personally or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you, Darlaina can tell you. If I could get my book to you, girl, I would sling it through the air to you. I'm coming to Georgia today. I'm coming to Georgia today, and I promise you, if you want to meet up with me anywhere, we could talk. Cause I'm telling you, I got books in my truck, and I got away. Is the name of my book, and I got away more than one time, sweetheart. And I'm gonna tell you, the enemy is the same lie. It's not a different lie. It's the
Amen.
same lie. He gonna tell you over and over and over you by yourself. You ain't got nobody. The devil is a liar. I'm gonna tell you right now. And
Mhm.
I know we love girl. Look, we love these
Instagram is
Tori.
saying, sweetheart, you are not alone.
No,
Butterfly,
you and look. I didn't
butterfly
bought
said you're not
Tori.
alone.
I
Yeah.
bought the car that a nigga drove away from me with and went and married another woman. Okay? I bought the car. I bought the car. The nigga left me and went and married a whole nother woman, girl.
Oh my
I'm
In
telling
goodness.
your
you.
car.
In the car I bought him. I'm the Tory. You are in good company, baby. We laugh. You are right. We are on the other side. That's why we laughing now. But we didn't been to the
I'm
tears,
sorry,
baby.
Tori. I'm not laughing
Uh,
at
uh,
you, honey.
we not laughing at you. Of
That
course, I know you
we've
know
been
that.
through. Yeah.
Yes,
You
for
know the
sure.
difference. She know the difference. She said you said it perfectly. You know that we not laughing at you. We're laughing now because we are on the other side. You are exactly right. We on the other side of through. But baby, when you going through,
We're
I'ma
so
tell
through.
you
We on the
something.
other side of through.
When you going through hell, you gotta keep on going, baby. You gotta get away from hell
Yeah,
because
honey. Don't
you got to
stop.
get
When you're going
and
through hell, don't stop.
and my other statement. Let me tell you something. You gotta flush that shit, baby. Shit belong in the sewer. You gotta flush it. Cause as long as you let it sit up under your butt, it's gonna stink. And it ain't gonna smell no better. You could put roses in it, you could put bleach in it, you could put pine sol in it, you could put all this stuff in shit. It's still gonna stink.
Mhm.
Until you flush it, get your ass away from it, you're not gonna be able to see. And I'm not saying that in a harsh way. I'm saying it harsh because this what I needed to hear when I was holding on to Negroes that didn't mean me no good.
Hmm.
They didn't mean me no good because they don't know no better.
Mm-mm. Tori, Maya says, I'm still in Kanye's girl. Let's meet up.
Exactly. You in good company, girl. God got you right where you need to be. I'm telling you.
Yes.
We
Yes.
met for brunch and it was a breath of fresh air for me. I
Yes.
don't know if the ladies felt it, but
Yes.
it was a
Yes.
joy to be around women that love you. You
Yes.
got love around you, baby, and with love, that is God. That
Yes.
means you got the God of the heavens, the God of the earth, the sun, the moon, the oceans, every piece of land on this earth. You got God, baby. And if when you leave with God, when
Mhm.
you leave with God, you got everything you need. You don't ever,
On a good
ever.
day, you're a child of God, and on a bad day, you're still a child of God.
Yes.
It don't
Amen.
matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. And I promise you, you don't see it right now, but as soon as you let go of that dead weight, you gonna fly.
Yeah.
I
So
When
believe
you
it.
Butterfly said, sweetheart, you are not alone, sending hug emojis. And she also said, and you are abundant in love and life. Take that love, pour it into you, and live life.
Thank
Maya
you,
said,
butterfly.
yes. Maya said, we had a ball. And she said, I got a piggyback ride for the first time in a long time because Shanette had us all on her back. Get on my back. Get on my back. Jump on my back. Come on, get on my back. Come on. And
I
she,
got them pictures was so funny. I'm talking about Jeanette was giving everybody piggyback rides. I know they was like, what is
Jeanette
these
said
black
she give her
women?
husband piggyback rides too.
yeah,
And
she
that
said
was
she give
giving
her husband
piggyback
piggyback.
ride.
Yeah, she said she give her husband piggyback. She give Mr. Smiley piggyback rides.
Tori, it's okay. I'm gonna give you a piggyback ride, girl. You're gonna feel so much better.
Yes.
Thank you. I can use
You're gonna feel
that.
so much better.
Uh-huh. Piggyback rides
Well,
done.
the Hallelujah Sisters have got you.
We all been through
So,
this life, Tori. We all been through this crazy life of life.
oh, we've
Okay.
been through it,
So,
honey.
but it's
Listen,
you
I
trust
had one of them
your
former spouses too.
trust your instincts and just rely. There is a post that I see that Bridget had post, and it says it don't last forever, right? Our pain, our stress, our going through doesn't last forever.
It
But
does.
yeah, it does not. And God give us wisdom, and He help us along the way. And you are in the right place with the right people, at
At
the
the
right
right
time.
time.
Yes, at the right time.
At the
And
Girl,
right.
so
y'all made
when
me
I get and when I
cry.
get that's okay. And when I get a break, I'll come and give you a piggyback ride. No worries.
Yes. And
Go give her a piggyback
Butterfly
ride.
said, "You are welcome, love. Listen, it is nothing but love in this room. It's nothing but love in this room. On all where we are, it's love everywhere, and they're sending it to you everywhere. It's hearts popping up and emojis and all that. Butterfly said, "This too shall pass," and it really does pass. It really does pass. Bridget said, "You are so loved, Tori. I was with my ex-husband since I was 18. It was
Yeah.
all I knew. It was all I knew. It was all I knew.
Right.
Married 26 years, and he said, I'm done.
Mm,
I didn't, I wasn't the one that did nothing. He the one was doing all this stuff. But now I realize in retrospect that he wasn't that smart.
Without you
was
anyway, huh?
that was God. That was God saying, I kicked you out. Get out. Go do the things that I put on your heart to do. You gotta go. And as much as I tried to stay, God kept he would say, why don't you just leave? Why don't you just go? Like he was saying such hurtful words. Those words hurt every time he said, why don't you just go? Why don't you just leave? Why don't you just call your family? Tell your family come. Like all of those words, they hurt so deeply. And I get it. But baby, it wasn't even him talking. That was God kicking me out, saying, I got something else for you to do, and I need you to go. Sometimes we just gotta pay attention to what the bigger picture is. What does this mean? Where am I going? Like, what is really next? Like, just knowing that God got the plan. And if the birds, we said this the other day, if the birds don't worry about what they eat, and the lilies of the field don't worry about what they wearing, honey, God got us too. Because he care about us more than those.
And God knows that person is going to destroy the $11 million. You can't get $11 million with that person. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. God know he gonna try to suck it. If he trying to take what you got now, if you get $11 million, well, guess what's gonna happen to it?
He
Mhm.
gonna be right there with his hand out. I'm
So
already
therefore,
knowing.
God knows. God ain't look. God knows. We might not know, but God knows. And
Yep.
because God is in us, God is saying, hey, now you told me you want this $11 million, but what I'm gonna need you to do is take out the trash. I'm gonna need you to clean up. I'm gonna need you to clean up your house now. You gotta make ready for the money. If
Mhm.
you don't make ready for the money, if you got dead weight, you got vacuum cleaners, you got people that want to just suck the life out of you mentally, where you can't create. We
Mhm.
talk about the artists where you got what they call them crazy makers.
Crazy makers.
You gotta get rid of the crazy makers because they make you crazy. You can't think like that. You cannot create good energy like that because you in survival mode. And
Absolutely.
some people, the enemy know as long as you in survival mode, you will not create nothing, girl. You won't create air to breathe. If God didn't give you air to breathe, you wouldn't have it because that Hoover vacuum cleaner will suck it out of you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Girl, I love
Don't
you,
do
Bridget. I
it.
love Bridget so much because, Bridget, your story and everything that you've experienced, not just the bad treatment, but violent treatment, like violent, like
Like the
left
niggas
for
wanted me
dead.
dead. I'ma tell you, they wanted me dead because I took care of them, Tori. I took good care of them men. Men used to always ask me, well, what's wrong with you? Why they trying to kill you? Ain't nothing wrong with me. They trying to kill me because they don't want you to have me. How about that? They
Mm-hmm.
don't want me going nowhere else buying cars for nobody else and buying outfits and setting up houses and making ways and opportunity for them. I just got through working with a man. Working. I'm talking about he wasn't even my man. Working on the job with a man that taught the man how to drive the truck. When I left the job, they gave my job to him. He driving the truck because of me.
Mm, mm, mm.
You know what he did for me? Nothing. Nothing. He's still taking care of the same woman he was cheating on at the job.
Lord.
And then I'm talking about I got the audacity to ask me to come back home. They got jobs down here. You want to come back home? Sir, go with Crispy. Go with God, Crispy. Go with God, Crispy. Go with God. Come back
and
where?
and once you have come to the place that you know what it who you are and whose you are, you won't accept any of that. You be listen. Sometimes I just want to. I be trying not to laugh, but I. What you say? You want me to do what?
Girl, Darlena,
Why would I do that?
I'm a screenshot. Tori, send me your number, girl. Look, send me your number. I'm a screenshot what I said to this man, just for Tori, so she can laugh. Cause I'm gonna tell you, like I gave him the kindest words. I was just like, I pray that you and your family are doing well, and God is blessing you. But at this time of my life, I am loving on me, and I was sleeping in this truck on the road so many days by myself with Jesus and be happy. Because
Yeah,
when I want to get up, I get up, I work. But when I'm done working, I ain't got the answer to nobody.
absolutely.
Not nobody. All that stress
That's a
that,
different kind of peace. That's a different kind of peace.
ooh, baby,
That
that's
is
a,
gone to different kind of peace. It's a
listen, I'm telling you, it's so much, girl. I'm telling I'm on my way to Atlanta today. I picked my load up at 10 o'clock Central Time, and I'm gonna be on my way to the A.
be on your way to the A because somebody
Well,
better.
let me know because I do need an in-person hug. I need to feel something other than what
Uh,
I'm feeling.
listen, come on down to the Healing House of Roses because somebody better have my damn keys in a few
I
minutes.
know that's right.
Look,
Don't make us
I was
start a
just
revolt.
about to say I'm ready for my healing and my peace that
Come,
passes all
come on,
understanding.
come on, come on to the house.
Look, can
Come
I
on to
tell
the
them
house.
what he told me, Dr. Rose?
Yeah, you can tell them.
Do y'all know this Negro told me to call Dr. Rose and tell her to come and get me? I said, baby, don't ever threaten me with a good time. You don't know Dr. Rose was sent for me?
Look, that's God talking. What did Darlena just give the example? Let me tell you something. The devil's so dumb. The devil's so dumb. I'm gonna tell you how dumb the devil is. That the devil will tell these Negroes the dumb stuff to say to get you to leave. And when you gone for good and you don't come back, I just be like, you told me to leave.
Wait. When she told me that, I told her about Nikki Dubs. Can y'all tell her about Nikki Dubs? What
Listen,
happened when Bridget was stuck somewhere?
man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, Nikki Doves came and got me, first of all. And we pulled up to the new place where they supposed to fix this truck. When I tell you it was a scene out of a horror movie. She was like, oh, hell no, you ain't staying here. She was like, if I gotta take you back to Boston with me, you going with me. You not staying here.
Nope.
She was like, oh no, you're Bridget. You're man, she had that knife in her chest.
Yeah, like,
And she looked so innocent. Nikki Dove looked so innocent. You wouldn't even think she had nothing on her. Baby, she went and took me to get something to eat. And we went to that place and she was like, oh no, you are not staying here. Oh no. She went and got me a hotel, Tori. This somebody that's in our circle of life here. She went and paid for my hotel, took me to the grocery store so I can have food for the night. And when I got paid, I was able to pay her back.
mm-hmm.
You understand? These the kind of people you round, baby. You ain't round no Rudy Poo. We ain't just talking no hot smoke up your, you know.
Yeah.
We bought that life for real. We bought that life for real.
Yes.
For
But
real. I
yeah,
promise you. I'm the type of person. If all I got is 20, you got 10, baby. We both gonna eat.
yes. Butterfly said you are loved and you can do it. Cause
Butterfly.
What else is there? What else is there? Listen, I'm not spending my life unhappy with nobody. I'm living heaven on earth, and that's all I got. Anything else would be uncivilized, and I'm not doing it. So that's just that. And this is where I am now. I didn't get here yesterday. It took me a minute to clean up all that unbelief, to clean up all those words that were said in my head. I love my former spouse. I love my former spouse so much. His words meant something to me. So when he said the things that he said, when we were no longer, I had so much self-doubt. It was so much self-doubt. I didn't believe anything about myself. I didn't believe I could do anything because he kept saying all that is bullshit. All that you doing is bullshit. All of it is bad. It's all bullshit. Nobody want to hear you talk. Nobody ain't come to see you do none of these events. Ain't no money in that. You gonna be broke. And for a short, very short time, I believed it. It wasn't until I was brave enough to take a step and say, you know what? I'm gonna talk to some people. And then the people said, that was good. And I'm like, was it? Was it good? And it was like, yeah, that was good. And I was like, okay. So then that built a little bit of confidence. That little bit of confidence and a little bit of courage. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it again. Then I do it again and do it again and do it again. And now, baby, I'm a monster. I'm a beast when it comes to the stuff I do. And nobody can tell me anything because I walk in the power that God has vested in me to be me. And that's most of these women on this on this phone. It's most of us. It's a lot of us. We all got a somebody done me wrong song. We all got one. But what comes after that song? Oh, baby. Just wait. Danny said, Amen. Listen, I love you. Everybody in this room does. Whatever it is that needs to happen, God got the plan, and he gave you all of us. So yeah, don't even. Dr. Long,
Thank
you
you.
was unmuted already. In the words, Bridget said, in the words of Shanette, and suddenly. See, they say you have not because you asked not. You just asked. You
For
just asked
sure.
God in the universe. The words is out and they will not return undone. So whatever you do from this point forward will be blessed by God. And there is
Amen.
nothing that anyone can do to retract God from you because we are all walking in the light and the darkness can't even step in it at all. At all. Dr. Long, start six your phone because we gotta go. We got a boogie. We gotta go get some keys. Cause when I get off of here, it better be an email.
Just about to say, well, let me know because I'm out and about. And
Can you hear
so now
me?
I don't have to go home, the
Uh-huh.
happier
Yeah,
I'll be.
we can hear you. Hey, mama.
Oh, listen, my dear, I need what you know, so you got to stop crying so you can come help me.
Yes,
we,
ma'am.
we all we all we all can use what the skills that you have. So we're a magic circle.
Oh
Are
yeah.
we ready to
Yes,
go
yes,
in and out and be
yes.
blessed?
We are ready to go in and out and be blessed. And Tori,
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed
I'm
coming
blessed
out.
They're
coming out.
coming out.
I'm blessed in the city.
I'm blessed
I'm
in the
blessed
Blessed in
in
the
the city.
city.
I'm blessed in the field.
I'm
I'm
blessed.
blessed
blessed
in
in
the
the
In the
field.
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 I'm always in the right place at the right time
I'm
with
I'm
the right
always
always
in
in
it.
the
people
right
Right
place
place
at the
at
right
the right
time.
Time
time.
doing the right thing
on the right
Doing the
Doing
right
the right
thing
Doing
thing.
the right thing
for the right reasons.
for the
for
right
for
the
the
reason.
right
right reason.
reasons.
And whether it feels like it or not, sweetheart, everything is in divine order.
Everything
Everything is
Everything is
in
in
divine
divine
In
order.
order.
divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
As
As
Jabez
Jabez says, bless us
Let's
Yes,
indeed.
see.
indeed.
Expand our territory.
expand,
Expand
Expand
our
our
territory.
territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
extend an
Extend
open
an
Extend
open
the
hand of
open
favor
hand of
to
favor
us,
to us,
That we may do no harm.
that we may
that
do
we
that
may
we
do
may
Make
do
no
no
harm.
harm.
no harm.
Take a breath and let go and let God.
let
And
go.
we let go and
Let
let
go
God.
and let God.
Then go with the flow
Go with the
And
flow.
go with the
And
And
go
go
with
with
flow.
the
the
flow.
flow.
and let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let the
And
And
blessing
let
let
the
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 blessings
blessings
and the
blessings
and the
money
and the
money
money
roll
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 in
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 From the north, south, east, and west.
from
north,
the
from
south,
the
north,
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 south,
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 east, and
east,
east,
and
west.
west.
and west.
From above and beneath.
From
above,
From
above
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 and
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 beneath.
beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
From
known.
From
known
known and
and
unknown
unknown
sources.
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 Tell us about our money, Darlene.
We have supernatural unlimited money sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance so we never run out.
Never run
We
We
out.
never
never
run
run
out.
out. Never run out.
We always have more than enough.
We
Yes.
We
always have
always
more than
have more
enough.
than
More
enough.
than enough.
Thank you, God.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More
More
than
than
enough
enough
to
to
do
do
anything
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 our
our
heart
our hearts
desires.
heart
desire.
desire.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
Mm.
More
More
than
than
enough
enough to do
to do
anything
anything God
Anything
puts on
God
God
our
puts
puts
on
on
our
hearts
our
hearts
to
to
do
hearts
for
do for
to
others.
do
others.
for others.
We got money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
We have money to
Money to
spend,
spend,
Stand
money
money
to
to
and
lend,
lend,
to
and
and
money
money
to
to
and
keep.
keep.
money to keep.
And we invest some of that kept money so that our harvest just keeps coming up, girl. You got more than enough. It don't matter what you lent out to that fool because it ain't going to do him no good anyway. And that ain't part of the prayer. That's
And it
part of the
came,
rest.
and I got all of it back just in time to close on my office. So everything worked out.
Oh,
Because our bank is in
Well,
heaven.
our bank is
Heaven.
in heaven, honey. We're the branch
In
bank to
heaven.
heaven. So you cool. Everything's in divine order.
big
Amen.
fine order. Man,
You know, major everything's major surgery, so you got some recovering to do. But honey, when the stuff needs to be cut out of the body to keep it alive, you got to let them cut on you.
yeah. That's it. That's it. We are so grateful. Tori just text me. I will send you the address because I will be at the house at 12 o'clock to let in AT&T and the security people. There is no
And
if
I heard you damn your keys. Don't call them. They better have my damn keys. Your blessed keys.
the my blessed keys. They better have my keys. That's all I know. So thank you everybody for being here. What an amazing, amazing family discussion today, because this is a family here. And the family will always show up and handle everything. So thank you everybody. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll talk to you real soon. See you tomorrow. Same time, same station.
Oh, I'm so happy about that house.
Yeah.
Love you, Tori.
Love you,
Tori.
Tori.
I
I love y'all
I
too.
love
See you
you,
soon.
and please don't think I'd meant anything by laughing. I remember
No,
some
no,
senior
Dr.
ladies laughed
Long.
at me at 30, and I couldn't figure out what they were laughing at. I know now.
Ah.
No, I didn't think y'all was laughing at me. I just thought y'all was laughing because y'all done been through it. I'm trying to laugh.
We've been through it, honey, and on the other side.
Yes.
And we'll never
Yeah.
have to go through it again. That's the part that makes me laugh.
Yes.
Hello, because the lesson is learned.
Lesson is learned.
Yeah,
Amen.
honey. I
Hey,
start laughing when they start trying me. I just look at them and start laughing. They said, "What you laughing at?" I said, "You'll never know."
you never know. All right, everybody.